Anxiety has been humanity's invisible adversary for centuries, a relentless whisper that something is about to go wrong. What if I told you that the solution to this timeless struggle was discovered over 2,000 years ago by a slave-turned-philosopher? Epictetus, one of Stoicism's greatest thinkers, gave us tools to not just manage anxiety, but to rise above it. Today, we'll unravel his profound insights and how they remain just as transformative in our modern world. Before we dive into this journey of self-mastery, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel's growth. Stick around till the end, as we'll explore how these lessons can completely reshape your mindset. Number 1. The roots of anxiety. Epictetus believed anxiety stems from one fundamental error: mistaking what's within our control for what isn't. He explained that our opinions, desires, and actions are within our control, while external events, the opinions of others, and outcomes are not. Imagine someone constantly worrying about their boss's opinion. This concern is misplaced, according to Epictetus, because it's not within their control. Instead, their focus should be on performing their tasks to the best of their ability, which is entirely within their control. Epictetus compared life to a banquet. You don't control what's served, but you control how you react to it. Fretting over external uncertainties only tightens anxiety's grip, while focusing on internal choices liberates you. This principle is as relevant today as it was then, from work stress to social media pressures. Recognizing what is truly under your control can break the cycle of unnecessary worry. Remember, by controlling your mind, you regain power over your emotional state, regardless of external chaos. Number 2. The power of acceptance. One of Epictetus's most quoted ideas is, demand not that things happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and you will go on well. Anxiety thrives when we resist reality, yearning for things to be different than they are. Take a breakup as an example. Many people spiral into anxiety, replaying scenarios and wondering how they could have changed the outcome. Epictetus would argue this resistance to reality fuels their suffering. Instead, accepting the situation as it is enables healing and growth. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It's about acknowledging reality so you can respond to it effectively. This mindset shifts the focus from futile what-ifs to productive what now. In modern therapy, this concept aligns with practices like mindfulness and cognitive behavioral therapy, where acceptance is central to reducing stress and anxiety. By embracing acceptance, you dismantle anxiety's power. You stop fighting the uncontrollable and start thriving within your circumstances. Number 3. The art of detachment. Epictetus advised that our attachments to externals, be it wealth, status, or relationships, are the root of emotional turmoil. He taught that anxiety arises when we tie our happiness to these fleeting elements. For instance, think of someone deeply anxious about their financial portfolio. While prudent financial planning is wise, tying their self-worth to market performance invites endless stress. Epictetus would suggest practicing detachment. Value what you have, but don't let it define your peace. This doesn't mean you should abandon ambition or relationships. Instead, recognize that they are impermanent. By holding them loosely, you protect your inner tranquility. This principle echoes in today's minimalist movements and the pursuit of inner peace over material wealth. Detachment empowers you to prioritize what truly matters while minimizing unnecessary worry. When you detach from outcomes, you gain freedom. You're no longer a prisoner to external circumstances, but a master of your inner state. Number 4. Using anxiety as a teacher. Epictetus believed that anxiety, like pain, could be a teacher if approached correctly. Instead of running from it, he advised observing it to understand its roots. Consider someone anxious about public speaking. Instead of avoiding the task, they could reflect. Is the fear rooted in a desire for approval, or perhaps fear of failure? By analyzing anxiety, it becomes a guide to understanding deeper vulnerabilities. In this way, anxiety can highlight areas for growth. It reveals what you value and fear, offering a roadmap for personal development. Facing these fears builds resilience and confidence over time. Modern psychology reinforces this approach. Exposure therapy, for example, encourages individuals to confront anxieties gradually, fostering empowerment. When you treat anxiety as a signal rather than a threat, it loses its sting. You transform a perceived weakness into a powerful ally for self-improvement. Number 5, building resilience through daily practice. Epictetus didn't believe in passive reflection. He emphasized the importance of daily practice in mastering anxiety. Philosophy, he argued, is not a theoretical exercise, but a way of life. He suggested morning meditations to remind yourself of what's within your control and evening reflections to evaluate your actions. This consistent self-assessment builds resilience and clarity. A practical example would be journaling. Start your day by writing down potential challenges and how you'll approach them with a Stoic mindset. At night, reflect on what went well and what could be improved. Epictetus also recommended visualizing worst-case scenarios, not to dwell on them, but to desensitize yourself to their emotional impact. This practice, known as negative visualization, helps reduce fear of the unknown. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine fosters mental strength. Over time, you'll notice a significant reduction in anxiety as your mindset becomes grounded in clarity and control. Number 6, shifting focus from outcomes to effort. Epictetus emphasized that anxiety often arises from obsessing over outcomes rather than focusing on the effort we put in. He taught that we should direct our energy toward what we can do, not what we hope will happen. Take a student preparing for an exam. Anxiety builds when they fixate on getting the highest score. Epictetus would advise shifting their focus to studying diligently and leaving the results to unfold naturally. By detaching from the outcome, they can channel their energy into effective preparation instead of spiraling into worry. This principle is especially relevant in competitive environments like job interviews, sports, or creative projects. Anxiety often distracts us from performing well because we're overly concerned about results. By grounding ourselves in the process, we eliminate the pressure of uncertainty. Modern performance psychology echoes this idea. Athletes, for example, are often trained to focus on the next play, not the scoreboard, because staying present improves performance and reduces stress. When you focus on effort over outcomes, you liberate yourself from unnecessary pressure. The irony? By doing so, you often achieve better results. Number 7, facing the fear of judgment. One of the most common sources of anxiety is the fear of judgment. Epictetus taught that other people's opinions are outside your control, and their judgments say more about them than about you. Imagine a person anxious about giving a speech because of potential criticism. Epictetus would advise them to focus on delivering their message clearly and honestly rather than worrying about the audience's reactions. By doing their best, they fulfilled their duty. The audience's response is beyond their sphere of influence. He explained that the root of this anxiety is our desire for external validation. Instead, we should seek inner approval by living virtuously and in alignment with our values. When you know you're doing the right thing, the opinions of others lose their weight. This is especially critical in today's social media-driven world, where likes, comments, and shares can amplify anxiety. By internalizing Epictetus's wisdom, you can rise above the superficial metrics and focus on what truly matters. When you free yourself from the fear of judgment, you discover authentic confidence and peace of mind. Number 8, the role of preparation in reducing anxiety. Epictetus frequently stressed the importance of preparation in dealing with anxiety. Anticipating challenges and preparing for them reduces uncertainty and builds confidence. Consider someone anxious about a job interview. Instead of letting anxiety paralyze them, they could research the company, rehearse their answers, and plan their route to the interview location. This preparation not only equips them with knowledge, but also minimizes the stress of the unknown. Epictetus believed that life is like a battle, and preparation is your armor. Whether you're preparing for a difficult conversation, a big presentation, or even life's unpredictabilities, proactive steps give you the confidence to face challenges calmly. Modern productivity strategies, like creating checklists and scheduling tasks, align with this wisdom. These tools provide structure, which reduces anxiety caused by disorganization or procrastination. Preparation is not just about readiness, it's about empowerment. When you've done all you can, you're free to face the future without fear. Number 9, letting go of the need for control. Ironically, the more we try to control things outside our power, the more anxious we become. Epictetus emphasized the importance of surrendering control over external events and focusing on controlling our responses instead. Imagine someone stuck in traffic and growing increasingly anxious about being late. They can't control the traffic, but they can control their reaction. Instead of stressing, they could use the time to listen to an audiobook, practice deep breathing, or simply accept the situation as it is. This principle applies to broader life challenges as well. You can't control the economy, other people's behavior, or natural disasters, but you can control how you prepare and respond to these events. This Stoic mindset aligns with modern concepts like radical acceptance and therapy. By letting go of the need for control, you stop wasting energy on things you can't change and redirect it toward constructive action. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means finding peace in the chaos. Paradoxically, this surrender often leads to greater effectiveness and clarity. Number 10, cultivating gratitude as an antidote to anxiety. Epictetus encouraged his students to practice gratitude as a way to shift focus from what they lack to what they have. Anxiety often stems from fears about losing something or not having enough, and gratitude counteracts this scarcity mindset. For example, someone anxious about losing their job might overlook the skills and experiences they've gained, which will help them find future opportunities. Gratitude for what they have transforms their perspective from one of fear to one of abundance. Epictetus taught that life's challenges often come with hidden gifts. Losing a material possession, for instance, might teach you the value of simplicity. Gratitude helps you see these silver linings and reduces the hold of anxiety. This practice is supported by modern neuroscience. Studies show that gratitude rewires the brain to focus on positive experiences, reducing stress and improving mental health. By cultivating gratitude daily, through journaling or mindful reflection, you create a mindset that is resilient against anxiety. Gratitude doesn't just reduce fear, it builds a foundation of inner peace and contentment. Epictetus' teachings provide a profound framework for understanding and overcoming anxiety. From focusing on effort over outcomes to practicing gratitude, these timeless principles empower us to face life's challenges with clarity and calm. If you found value in this discussion, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Let us know in the comments which of these lessons resonated with you the most. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more insights that will transform your mindset.